Okay, so here's an idea that could literally save our aquifers and maybe the world from the runaway heat of modern PC compute. So every data center on Earth right now is dumping gigawatts of heat into the environment. And to cool them, they're pumping billions of gallons of water into evaporative towers. That's drinking in farmland water. That's fossil aquifers that are never coming back. So as AI gets bigger, computers get hotter, rivers run dry, desertification increases, and global warming gets worse. Now, obviously, this is not sustainable, but it is an engineering problem. And fortunately, life has already solved this problem, and it's been doing it for billions upon billions of years. Life takes energy and builds complexity. So effectively, it is syntropic or negative entropic locally. It resists entropy. It puts this into the bodies of plants, bacteria, and whole ecosystems, steadily increasing biomass, as well as cleans the environment and produces oxygen for us to survive. So what if we used a living ecosystem as a heat sink for a computer and trained it to deal with that heat and turn it into biomass instead? So instead of wasting all that fresh water to cool computers, you store it in bioreactors instead to turn into nutritious fertilizer for plants and food for fish and people. That also fixes carbon and nitrogen from the air and stores it. So you're cooling the computer and you're reversing the greenhouse effect by storing greenhouse gases, effectively accelerating, turning a waste product into an acceleration of processes that already exist. So you might say, what living thing can we get to adapt to thrive at temperatures above 120 degrees Fahrenheit? Anaerobic extremophiles. There are hot spring bacteria and lots of places on the earth, in the earth, where living things are thriving at much higher temperatures than what's put out by a computer. In the same way that around the thermal vents and black smokers in the ocean, you have whole ecosystems that are based around the chemical energy coming out of those things. You could develop such a thing for heat waste, I think. So you could run a side-by-side control. Two computers identically built, two tanks identical, two sumps identical. And in both cases, you use a water cooling system to couple that closed system with the sump by wrapping the sump with your tubes. So in the control, you have no life and maybe even add a cap of bleach every once in a while. In the experimental version, you have hella life. And you slowly and meticulously layer it bit by bit so that each level is established and benefit from the multidimensional effects of an ecosystem. And all the temperature data, all the power output data is being taken all in real time and consolidated. If we're going to build AI into this world, we need it to enhance life, not destroy it.